Hey everyone, so I thank you for making a little bit of time checking this video out. What are we going to do in it? Well, I'd like to share with you a few definitions as found in the Bible relating to sin. What is it? Well, you've heard that word before, I'm sure. So what I'm going to do in this video is give a little outline and some bullet points rather as to what it is, some quick references. But then in future videos or in follow-up videos, we're going to go ahead and treat each of those, we're going to give it its own time. So let's go ahead and move forward. And in the meantime, go ahead and comment in the comment section below what you think sin is. Maybe you'll find some Bible references. Maybe you have another idea. Maybe you heard something. Go ahead and share what you think that is with me. And so let's go ahead and jump into the first one. In no particular order, here they are. At 1, we have haughty eyes or a proud heart, according to Proverbs chapter 21, verse 4, is sin. Now, here's another one. The thought of foolishness, according to Proverbs 24, verse 9, or foolish scheming, is also equated to sin. Now, what is all of that? What does it look like? What does the Bible have to say concerning that? Well, you'll have to stay with me because a future video is going to go ahead and dive into that. Now, this one is interesting. Too many words, when too many words are being used, then Proverbs chapter 10, verse 19 is telling us that we are at risk of sin being present. Now, that is very interesting, intriguing, and perhaps the curious mind is already wondering about that one. Just like with the previous and the following points, you're going to have to stick around because we're going to have a video just for that alone. But again, if you want to go ahead and comment on it, feel free to do that in the section below. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about that. According to Romans chapter 14, verse 23, everything that is not of faith is sin. Did you know that? Moving on, we also have a very intriguing one. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 56 tells us that the sting of death is sin. Now, what does that mean? What is that about? There is an answer, but we're going to have a video separate for that topic or for that subpoint alone. Stay tuned. So here are some more. James chapter 4, verse 17. Many of you are very familiar with this text, and there we learn that the person who knows to do the right thing and chooses instead to do the wrong thing, well, then that would be equivalent to sin. Now, 1 John 5:17 tells us that all unrighteousness is sin. And there is another text in 1 John 3:4, which a great many are familiar with it. But did you know that a lot of people are not familiar with it? There we learn that the breaking of the commandments of God, the breaking of the law of God, is defined as sin according to the Bible. Now, what does that mean? Well, we're going to get to it. So do me a favor, stick around. In the meantime, as mentioned, let me read what your thoughts are concerning this topic in the comments, and stay tuned because more videos are going to be following. Until then, blessings.